Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're summoning on the best banner of all time to release in OPTC. That is the Head Start Super Sugo Fest banner. Now, if you guys are a new player, or if you guys don't really know what's going on with this particular banner, well, this is the new starting banner for anyone that picks up the game for the first 3 days. You will get access to this particular banner. Now, this banner is insane. Like, it's the best banner of all time. Every single step includes a guaranteed red. The second, fourth, like, sixth, all of these extra steps have limited pool Sugo Fest characters. The seventh multi is a Super Sugo Fest character. You have limited pool steps that include stuff like Rush Kaido, EX Big Mom, EX Kid Law. Some of the craziest characters are on this banner as well, with the New Year's units of Zoro Sanji, Roger and Odin, Jewel Yamato. On the third multi, there is a limited pool Sugo Rare Straw Hat character, and this is where we're going to be summoning today, because this particular pool right here does have the chance of pulling Gear 5 Luffy. Now, if you guys are a newer player, I will be doing a how to reroll and like a reroll playthrough video over the next coming days after maintenance. Over the last couple of days, I have sort of sat down and I did start up a new account and basically just used what was given to me at the start of the game and just sort of summoned on this banner. Now, what I would recommend most people do is summon to the third multi and try for Gear 5 if you are completely free to play. If you do not expect to spend any money on this game, or you don't expect to be spending at all, if you're just a free-to-play gacha player, or you might spend like the very limited on like the dollar gem packs and all that kind of stuff, just re-roll until you pick up Gear 5 on the third multi. It's exactly what happened to me. I actually picked up Gear 5 on the third multi, and he made the game just insanely easy for a new player. He just has access to a bunch of straw hats that are all free-to-play, being Psy units. He just power creeps every old piece of content, and like 95% of the game, you're going to get done with 2 Gear 5s. You can like go into content. If you don't know what's going on, you have a revive mechanic, and it's all pretty crazy. But if you are someone that does spend a little bit of money on the game, well, if you pick up the level gem packs as well as the starting Sugo pack, you can get yourselves around 520 gems for just over 100 Australian dollars. Now, that does sound like a lot of money right off rip, but most of the time people are going out there and they're spending hundreds of dollars on games that they might put like 80 to 100 hours in. And if you're like myself, or if you do play other gachas and you've moved over to OPTC, you're going to be playing this game a lot more. So I feel like 100 to 120 bucks is really not all that much in the grand scheme of things. So 520 gems. If you do pick up the daily login packs as well, you will get a little bit more than that. Let's round up to say 550 gems, and that'll clock you 11 multis. Now, for myself, me playing the game on this new account, I actually just recently got to the 8th multi. Did the 8th multi completely free to play. Didn't pick up any packs. Basically just grinded the game, played PKA. Basically just played the whole thing on auto mode. Did my intermediate missions, did my beginner missions, and just got to this point. I didn't even touch the story, just because like I didn't have time. But if you guys have time, you're definitely going to be able to pick up a lot more gems. Now, there's around 500 gems available in story mode. Don't get me wrong, getting those 500 gems might be a little bit of a challenge. But if you add the 11 multis that are paid on top of this 8th multi that I just said that I got free to play, you're going to pick up a lot of really good stuff. You're going to see the 9th multi being a Sugo Rare. The 10th multi is Roger. You have more limited pool steps for your chance of Rush Kaido. You have super limited pool steps. You have Uta on the 15th. And then you have Kaido versus Yamato on the 20th. But if you do what I did and you get very limited play, get Gear 5 on the 3rd, then spend money, you could probably get to this Kaido versus Yamato part here. However, if you are going to do this, you are 5 multis away from guaranteed Gear 5 Luffy. And if you do that, I would highly recommend re-rolling for Zoro and Sanji. As I mentioned, this banner has the New Year's Super Sugo characters on it. If we scroll down here, it's a 15% red rate to pull any red in the game that is either a Super Sugo, any of these characters right here, which are all very good, including Zoro Sanji, and every legend in the game that's not a Kazuna legend or a treasure map / PvP or anniversary exclusive. Now, this unit right here, Zoro Sanji, is the best legend in the game alongside Gear 5. Like, Gear 5 is just incredible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to undersell Gear 5. But this unit is so damn powerful. So if you're one of those players that do think that they will spend a little bit of money on the game, summon, like, reroll until you get your hands on Zoro Sanji. It might take you a little while, but if you want to maximize your account early on, this is the best time to start this. Like, this is just no joke how good this banner is. Zoro Sanji is a fantastic unit that's going to carry you through a majority of the game with Gear 5. Zoro Sanji sub, Gear 5 captain, you're basically off to the races. With Zoro and Sanji being on the banner, their rates are quite low. You are going to have to pull them along the way, but my first multi that I did on this particular How to Reroll account, I actually picked up Big Mom. So it is doable. You can still pick up some very good characters here. And like I said, today we're going to do some summons. We're only going to do 3 multis because the only thing I really care about on this banner is Gear 5. Now, we can pick up Momo. Momo is the only regular legend that I am missing, but in today's video, I really just wanted to talk to you guys about this banner. If you guys are a newer player, you might have just got absolutely destroyed on the New Year's banner. This is a really good time to sort of just start playing the game again. You've got a bit more of a hang to what's going on. You've got a bit of a feel, you've got a bit of an understanding for it, and that way you can go back, quickly farm up as much as you can, and then you're going to be in a really good spot. Something else to note with this banner, the first 4 multis, every single poster is going to be 4-star or better. So you're guaranteed 4-star or better characters. Now, that doesn't mean too much nowadays because silvers don't really exist. But after the 4th multi, everything is 5-star and above. Now, that's incredible because every single unit comes with max sockets, max special level, and max pirate. So if you are picking up any 6-star characters, like Luffy Yamato, I actually pulled my Gear 5 6-star. That means that you're going to get all your sockets ready, all of your limit break ready, as well as PvP. So you're just ready to go. You can dive into any part of the game, and you are going to be in for a really, really good time. Now, we got a lot of reds in that first multi. None of them are actually usable for me. But look, it's nice to see that we get that many reds flying. So as you can see, if we just click on Shank's crew here, as you can see, like, the limit break is locked, but you can see all of this, all these abilities right here are all ready to go, all maxed out for you, max special level, all the good stuff. So like I said, if you pull a 5-star, you are going to have that benefit with rare recruits. Not a lot of rare recruits have insane rumble abilities, but the fact that you just get the limit breaker ready, all the sockets ready to go, it's so nice for a new player, because new players don't really have the luxury of just throwing 50 tomes straight into their units, and you can just easily get through content that has very limited bind, very limited despair, because you already have the sockets available to you. So it's a really, really nice touch that they added to this particular banner, and it's the big reason why this banner is just, it's so valuable for every single player, namely new players. Now, as an endgame player, as I was rambling on about at the start, besides Gear 5, Momo's really the only legend that I can pull. I'm not chasing Momo. Like, he's a regular legend. He should eventually turn up on a ticket. I'm double the feet. Wow. I'm eventually going to get him. I will do some summons here and there on banners that he's on, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that I'm just going to go super deep just trying to pull him on a very limited rate. So this is a limited red Sugo, and it's category oven. Okay, so this is interesting. This is one of the newer characters. This came out for the 9.5 anniversary. One of the newer characters, and honestly a character that I can use. So not that they have any crazy like super tan or anything like that, but as you can see, since we pulled them in their 6-star form, they come completely limit broken. They're going to have all of their Pirate Rumble stats at max ready to go. And like I said, for endgame players, this is not going to mean all that much. But for a new player, this right here is absolutely insane. Like, the value of that, it's just unparalleled. So, final multi of the video. This is the one that we've come for. We have a guaranteed Straw Hat Legend as the final pull. This has a chance of being Gear 5. This last post. Okay, we're not getting anything along the way. My recording has just started to go all buggy, so I do apologize about that. But the reason we're here is just a chance at Gear 5. Plus, I want to make a video for you guys on this kind of stuff. And I think it's like a 1 in 8 chance. There's also Rush Sanji on this particular step. There's also Enmazoro on this particular step. So if you guys are missing those characters or you just are looking for dupes of those units, throwing 3 multis at this part, like, it's not going to go... Okay, Secret Red, nice. It's not going to go astray, because if you pick up one of those dupes and you can actually use it for these potential abilities, that's going to be really, really nice. Alright, so big one right here. Can we see Gear 5? That would be absolutely amazing. Not expecting much, but hoping for the best. Robin and Jinbei, of course it is. It is what it is, it is what it is. But look, there's the chance that that happens too, right? You pick up something like Robin Jinbei, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. But that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you go on that belt like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, whether you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.